we're going to say, right?
Well, I had a lot to say, but I will keep it brief it's not just you and I here, Tom. I don't want to be rude. So I think the narrative around it has been very interesting because I've seen so many memes and so many people say that, well, the government's talking about how there could be aliens and like nobody even cares that there's aliens. It's like, that's not what's going on. About aliens, it's like, okay, yeah, cool. Because it's not like they're gonna give us anything that juicy because they're the government.
Right, so there's something else going on. What is
like trying to think of it, break it down, simplify it like a first grader. I'm like, they welcomed them, allegedly, but they don't want them either, but we're the bad ones for not housing them. Like, just make it make sense for me. It doesn't make sense. Like, you're saying they're having way too much fun, blaming the other guy for their faults. I don't get it.
Breaking things down.
People coming from? Is there like a war we should be stopping? I want a mall, a casino. I want.
How would you call it? What would you say? Is he an insult comic or what?
I don't think he's an insult comic. I think he needs to insult people in order to survive.
Yeah.
He does. He can't function if he's not insulting someone. Like if the conversation ever doesn't have an insult in it for a couple seconds, then he needs to throw one in. I don't know what happened if he didn't. I think he would just completely turn to dust.
Yes. And another one that he tends to come down.
But then I have trouble sleeping because I get so freaked out that I'm gonna have to pee, that I can't sleep.
You have anxiety.
No, think about it. This makes complete sense, guys. Because the airplane is the only place I ever am where whether or not I'm allowed to pee is not my choice. I don't drink alcohol on the plane. Although listening to Greg the past few years, you think my beverage of choice was heroin.
I know. I know. I thought I was going to get... Emily, what do you drink on the plane, if anything?
I feel like a psycho now because you guys don't drink, period. Oh my God, I drink tomato juice on the plane.
It's good.
Really? And I'll tell you why. I'm so bored. I'm not a huge movie girl. And the tomato juice isn't the best tasting and almost tastes like soup. I'm like outing myself. Yeah. So you take tiny little sips and it keeps you occupied and it gets your mind off of how long the flight is.
Well, they're the flight attendants. Yeah, I'll take another Diet Coke.
Making them
Take that, you waffle.
Also, if you live in the city like I do, your apartment is not big enough to buy things from Costco.
Yeah, everything's in bulk.
I don't know where I